I guess what was being expected. Like I was expecting it to take quite a while for them to actually put multiplayer in the game, even after the announcement. But because that because the developers reached out to the publisher, Chucklefish, people are thinking that it's going to come out sooner than what was originally thought, which I would definitely be okay with. I'm just curious how they plan to make it all work, because I don't think he's put out an announcement on the details of it yet. I would assume it would be something like Animal Crossing games where you pack up on the bus and you go visit somebody else's town for a little while. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it definitely will be interesting to see how the multiplayer will work. If um if you've played the Harvest Moon games, I'm not Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing games, like I said, you would get on a bus and you could go visit your friend's town and you could like leave them presents and stuff like that. I'm assuming that if they do the multiplayer in this, it'll be something similar where you can go to your friend's village or town or whatever, and I'm not sure like what kind of control you'll have on the farm, but it's supposedly supposed to be cooperative, so I would assume that you could have some level town. Yeah, yeah, the watering of the crops too. Yeah, hire some indentured servants and have them do your biddings. I guess that's where I'm kind of looking forward to building the sprinklers, because that'll take the pressure away from me on that in that aspect. How long have you guys been playing this game for? It's an easy day, and yeah, no pickaxe, so it's going to be a short day. So it would definitely be nice to have a bigger town. Yeah, yeah, the watering of the crops too. Yeah, hire some indentured servants and have them do your biddings. I guess that's where I'm kind of looking forward to building the sprinklers, because that'll take the pressure away from me on that in that aspect. How long have you guys been playing this game for? It's an easy day, and yeah, no pickaxe, so it's going to be a short day. I'll probably save 5 of these and sell the rest. Let's see, pinecone. I don't. Oh man, yeah, I would imagine that's a lot of stuff to water. That's why um, I'm really interested to see how to set up the pattern for the sprinklers, because I feel like that's going to be the only way to manage your farm at that point in the game. Like it would just be too insane otherwise. Like you'd have to use the I guess you wouldn't have to use this along with the sprinklers, but like I feel like that's something that you would have to use if you're doing it by hand, the basic retaining soil. But definitely, like I need to figure out the pattern for the sprinkler systems. I'm actually a little worried that I'm going to find way less copper than I am iron now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely not 40 hours in, but that's a good amount. I feel like at that point you've probably covered a lot of the systems in the game. Yeah, it's cool that they have those features, and I know that they said in the update they plan to have a lot more end game content. I was just mentioning last night too that where I've just started off playing the game, like I'm not even anywhere near end game content yet, so it's, for now anyways, there's a lot to catch up on. And I had been waiting anyways to play this game until they released a co-op version, but I cracked and bought it. And but that's cool. I didn't know that there were going to be grapes and wine and stuff in this game. That's neat. I could definitely tell there was like a lot of emphasis on the trees in this game, or at least a decent amount of emphasis on like fruit trees. Don't need that today. I don't really need the scythe either. But it would be not like it would be really nice if they had an economy, like an online economy game similar to this. If this ever would include that in the game, that'd be great. 3x3 tiles with fifth being left open for the sprinkler. Yeah, that'd be good. My other worry too is the the fact that scarecrows are a thing in this game make me wonder what the pattern is going to be like incorporating scarecrows and sprinklers. And I think that's kind of um, where I need to figure things out. And the other thing I'm worried about too is if the sprinkler covers the four adjacent tiles. So I'm feeling like if you had four tiles anyways, like I don't have my hull on me, but if you put your sprinkler where I'm standing, and what I'm curious about is the diagonal. I don't know if it goes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or if it cuts off in like if it's actually a radius. Um, and then yeah, fitting these guys which go 8 radius with the sprinkler 4 radius. I'm just not sure what the pattern is like on that yet. 4 adjacent and yeah, see, I don't even know if that is a radius. It just says 4 adjacent tiles. So that I'm not sure about. I'm going to have to mess around with that and practice with it. But yeah, let's see. There's not much to do today. Hit a few more stumps and call it good. I'll probably end up testing it out with some cheap crops, figuring out how the sprinkler works. Although I assume that it would, water your plants before you even get out to the field, so either way you'd be able to tell. The trick though I think is going to be getting the copper ore. I don't have a problem getting iron at this point. Yeah, hopefully in a couple days I can clear all of the rocks out of here. And you know what? What is today? Is it a new week? Penny is open for business. Yeah, I just don't see how it would be even reasonable to manage a farm without sprinklers. Which is kind of nice that they gave you the ability early on, before things get too unruly. I know even the small farm I had here, watering by hand, Took a good chunk of my energy and time out of the day. Alright, let's bring this out. I'm assuming that she's not out reading her book in the field today due to the rain. But who knows? I mean, this game's been so well received, and the developer has probably made a pretty good amount of money off of it at this point, that if he just continued to develop features, I guess it wouldn't be too unreasonable to believe that he could make a socially integrated online version of it. It is a little far-fetched to believe, but it's not impossible either. I think for now the basics will be fine. Just having simple interaction with your friends. And Penny is out and about somewhere. I can never find her. That's not happening. Oh, very nice. Now, this is the advantage of wine. I mean, I would assume that you get quite a bit of money from the wine. Is that your reasoning? I was hoping that I could break that, but I can't. None of that stuff. Only Elliot's friends. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, you build up like a basic strength or endurance type deal. Yeah, that'd be good. It seems like, have you messed around with the food system much at all, with like cooking? Because I feel like that's where you would find those types of boosts if they had it in the game at all. I could not find Penny today. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure nobody would turn down a bottle of wine. Wasn't even thinking about that. There was kind of curious too, like in terms of the people that you can woo or swoon or whatever. Um, if there are certain characters that have more difficult conditions to court them. I know in Harvest Moon 64 there was a character named Karen who, if you didn't, um, if you didn't court her within a specified amount of time, she would actually leave the village. She would leave the town or whatever, and that was it. You couldn't work on it anymore. Oh man. 100 crystal machines. Yeah, that sounds pretty insane. The cooking network, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure how the cooking system works. I would assume that it gives you like buffs, and I mean, I know that it's going to recover your health and energy at the very least. But I'm kind of wondering if they have like extended buff system. The only reason I think that that's going to be the case is because of stuff like the rings, where you have negative duration status effects cut in half, um, like weird little attributes like that. I